So there's a big problem with Destiny, and especially the community of Destiny. What the game has to offer never seems to live up to the players' requirements or expectations. It seems like whenever a new DLC drops, everyone is so in love with the game. It is so positive, it's so exciting. But the second things slow down, people turn into absolute haters of the franchise. They become negative publicly in YouTube comments, in Twitter posts, on Twitch chat, everywhere. They will absolutely rag on this game. I want to talk about if it's fair, what would need to change, and what the hell is going on here. Because for the last 7 years, this cycle has repeated over and over and over again. But first, a quick word from the video's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon and their everyday E25 earbuds, and I use these every day. I was sponsored by them about 3 months ago, and I've been using them religiously. When I'm riding my bike, cooking, cleaning, working out, they are on the go, awesome, everyday earbuds, and boys, it's even got a little charger right there. Look at that. You put it back inside, and it charges these things like 3 different times, up to 24 hours of charging before you got to plug these bad boys in. They also come equipped with noise isolation technology, which is great. It's sleek, you don't got to deal with any cords or wires, and here's the best part. Half the price of other earbuds. That's right, this thing is like half the price of anything out on the market right now, and the quality? Right up here! Okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the link down below, and you're going to get some of these earbuds. Head over to the website buyraycon.com/mtashed. Links are down below, as I said before. Pick out your favorite color, get some everyday E25s, and enjoy. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Unfortunately, I think there's an issue with how people view Destiny versus the product that we've been getting for the last 7 years. With multiple characters, multiple subclasses, multiple pieces of armor and weapons and quests and all these different things. And even the fact that Bungie themselves have hinted that Destiny is an MMO. There's a lot of key things missing that would really make it an MMO, and I think that's the problem. A lot of players that play this game love it. They fall in love with it, and in my opinion, many people are addicted to Destiny. Now, that's not necessarily a problem. If it's your favorite game, it's your favorite game. But if you play this game like an MMO, you're either going to get bored or you're going to run out of content. And that's where a lot of this frustration comes from. I know that I would love to play this game day in, day out, but there's only so many bounties you can do before you get bored, right? There's only so many quests to do. And there's no skills in the game to level up outside of, powering up your character. There's no way to just grind at things other than maybe farming for a weapon here or there. What I mean by this is if there is no new content, there is nothing to do. Now, you can play a lot of old content, but I talked about this in a video just the other day. You get a whole bunch of rewards, but nothing matters. So if you want to play a whole bunch of old activities for a whole bunch of rewards that don't really mean anything, that's kind of your only option in the game. This game has a lot of things to do, but not a lot of reason to do them, but also stagnation. Let's talk about that further. All right. So, on my Hunter, this is actually a quest for the Truth rocket launcher. I've already done this quest on another character, so, I could do this, absolutely. I could go and do this quest, but I already have the weapon, and I don't gain anything new from doing this, so it would essentially be repeating this. This, I could get rid of, I don't really need my chalice, but I have no quests. 0. Now that's a me issue, I know, I play a lot of Destiny. But the only thing I can aspire to do each day is a couple of easy bounties that I go, wow, nice. I got some experience in an engram. Now you can see there, boys, I'm level 259 in the season pass, right? I play a lot of Destiny. I get it. But other than playing old content, there's nothing for me to really do or achieve in this game. And this is the problem that a lot of people have. I can go do the same strikes I've been doing for the past couple of years, absolutely. I can go and do an old raid that I've done a ton of times and do Last Wish and get no new rewards other than maybe a God Rolled armor piece if I get extremely lucky. There are things to do, but not a lot of reasons to do them. And so a lot of players find themselves playing things like Strikes or the Crucible. Now, I'm sure many people are bored of Strikes, and I'm sure many people don't like the state of the Crucible. And so there's a lot of people that are just waiting for new content. And I think that that's the issue. When there is new content, Destiny is one of the best games out there. People love it. They want to jump in after work. They want to play this like crazy. They want to consume all the content. Do you guys remember when they added all the new subclasses with Forsaken? You couldn't even unlock them all right away. So people had to jump into raids to get a Seed of Light. They had to do other quests and other things to unlock Seeds of Light to unlock these subclasses. And there were multiple. There was 3 on every single character. The Hunter had the Spectral Blades. It had the Blade Barrage. It had the beautiful Whirlwind Guard. These are exciting, fun new things you want to play with and you want to use. And unlocking them feels good. And it's great. And then people all unlocked them. And they did a whole bunch of the quests. And now that they have that stuff, even though it's great and it's fun to use, this chase, these unlocks, this new content is now just old content. It's things they've achieved, right? But the pace that we complete this far outweighs or is too fast than Bungie can create it. We pound through every expansion at a rate that is insane. And we expect to be able to play these DLCs for months and months and months and months and years and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. But in most cases, there isn't enough content there to keep us doing that. We have all this gear, we've got all these classes, we've got all these power levels and things that we care about, and it makes us feel like it's an MMO, but there isn't enough sustainable content there to keep us playing long term. And then when, we dry up this content, everyone just starts complaining and is at each other's throats, is in the comment sections, the Twitter chats. They are so negative about Destiny, calling it a shit game. And, it's something that's been happening cycle after cycle after cycle, DLC after DLC, season after season. People play it, they grind it, they run out of stuff to do, and instead of going and playing another game or, not hating themselves, they just keep grinding. They just keep doing bounties. They just keep doing strikes. They just keep playing the Crucible when maybe it's not balanced the way they like. And they resent the game more and more and more. And then that resentment and negativity starts spewing out of them like a demon. And it spreads like crazy. I've said this so many times in the past month. If you aren't having fun with the season, move on for a bit. If you're not having fun with the game, move on for a bit. Because they're not going to add anything crazy and new that's going to make you play and feel satisfied. Until a new DLC hits, it's just the same old stuff. And you're going to hate it more and more and more and more and more the more you grind. If you're trying to play catch up, if you're trying to get, 1060 power, go for it. There's a lot of things to do. I'm sure you're going to have fun. The amount of people that come into my Twitch chats, the people that come into the comments who haven't played in years, have a blast with this game. There's just a lot of people that have beat it. There's a lot of people that have done all the quests. There's a lot of people that have good armor and they don't have anything to strive for. So stop bashing your head against it. We know the content cycles of Destiny. There's hot, awesome new content, and then it dries out. we can't play this game like it's an MMO. There's no wood cutting or mining or smithing or crafting or trading or any of these systems on in the meantime, I should say. There's none of these systems in the meantime to grind at and work at and things to achieve long term that take hundreds of hours in this game. This isn't an MMO like a Warcraft or a RuneScape, and it probably never will be. You almost need to treat each big DLC like a new game to play. You play through it, you grind through it, you enjoy it, you get all the stuff, and if you're having fun with the Crucible, if you're having fun with the strikes, you keep playing for a little bit. But don't hate your life, because you beat the game, and you keep grinding until you hate it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you find happiness. Because raging in the comment section, that ain't it, Chief. Do something more productive.